In the eye of the storm, the Nigeria equities market is set to be having its fair share of global market downturn, from not too impressive earnings to lackluster performance of quoted companies.
You can see that a kind of confidence of foreign investors are now in our market.
We will be hearing from players on the capital market how they plan to transform the Nigerian capital market into a world-class market.
Operating a fair and orderly market is at the heart of our regulation.
Hello and welcome to Business Incorporated. Many thanks for joining us. I am Bolaji Akinwale. This week on the program, we will take a look at these developments in the equities markets. On our headlines, AMCON has announced its operating results for the year 2013. There is no record of profit yet.
The Asset Management Corporation of Nigeria announced that it made a loss of 635.88 billion naira in its 2013 financial year. The company's total liability now stands at 5.2 trillion naira. It also reveals that it has run up a cumulative negative net worth of 3.46 trillion naira since inception in 2010. Some analysts say these numbers will make any rational investor or orthodox analyst stagger and describe it as an unprecedented financial calamity. But other economic analysts like the Financial Derivatives Company Limited say these numbers becloud the economic reality of economic success. According to them, despite the loss, the good news is that the economic profit and the social benefits were approximately 10 times higher. The Nigerian economy attracted total investments of 1.6 trillion naira in the first half of this year, and that's according to the National Bureau of Statistics. For the fourth quarter of 2014, the economy attracted investments worth $3.90 billion. For the second quarter, the report put the total investments within $5.80 billion. This, it added, represented an increase of $1.89 billion or 48.64% over the $3.90 billion recorded in the opening quarter this year. Relative to the $5.61 billion recorded in the corresponding quarter of 2013, capital importation demonstrated positive year-on-year growth of $186.23 million or 3.32%. The National Bureau of Statistics has indicated that the Consumer Price Index for the month of August rose marginally to 8.5%. A major factor to the increase was a rise in the price of cereals. This is the sixth consecutive month of year-on-year increase in the inflation index. The CPI report noted that the 8.5% recorded in August represented an increase of 0.2 percentage points over the 8.3% in July. Since a decline of the headline index in January, prices have continued to trend upwards, however, at a slow pace, increasing by 0.1 percentage points year-on-year each month between February and July. This, the report added, was the highest price increase year-on-year on a monthly basis since July 2013. On a month-on-month basis, the food prices increased by 0.6% in August, down from 0.8% recorded in July. The federal government on Tuesday said the country recorded 28.67 billion naira decline in gross federally collected revenue from 630.32 billion naira received in the month of July to 601.65 billion naira in August. The Minister of State for Finance, Ambassador Bashir Yuguda, said this while briefing journalists shortly after this month's Federation Accounts Allocation Committee meeting, which was held at the headquarters of the Ministry of Finance in Abuja. Yuguda attributed the decline in revenue to the force majeure declared by Shell and a series of shutdowns of trunk lines and pipelines at various terminals. He said the gross revenue of 601.648 billion naira received for the month was lower than the 630.32 billion naira in the previous month. There was a decline in revenue in the month of August, which was attributed to the force majeure declared by Shell. The minister said despite the revenue drop, The committee allocated the sum of 611.76 billion naira to the three tiers of government as statutory allocation for the month of August. The August allocation, according to Yuguda, who is also the chairman of FAC, was 42.82 billion naira lower than the 654.58 billion naira shared in July. In addition, the minister said the sum of 10 billion naira being refunded by the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation to the Federation account was also shared by the committee. Given a breakdown of the distribution, Yuguda said after deducting the cost of collection to the Federal Inland Revenue Service and the Nigeria Customs Service, the federal government received the sum of 238.08 billion naira from statutory revenue, representing 52.68%.
The Nigeria equities market was one of the best performers in 2013. But how has the market been since the beginning of the year, especially when we look at the earnings released by quoted companies?
You can see that a kind of confidence of foreign investors are now in our market, and that is why they are taking up all these stakes. And this have a positive effect to our markets. As you can see that the second quarter result of some of those banks were not encouraging, and that one leads to our markets coming down day by day. But this issue of foreign investors coming to our market to take their stakes in some of these, an acquisition that has been going on, you can see it has been moving up the price of those stocks. In the case of Ashaka, that was taken up by Lafarge Africa, it started rising from 20 naira or so, and today it's trading at 32 naira, 33 naira. In the case of Union Bank, before it was acquired by the company, it was trading around 8 naira 30 something kobo. Now it's trading, as I'm talking now, it's trading at 9 naira 80 something kobo. And the case of and so on and so forth. That's what you can see. Their presence in the market is now being a positive to our market, and the market being an efficient market that responsive that used to respond to information in the market. Definitely, the market of those stocks will have to go up. The mood of shareholders has to change, and they are very happy about the information. If another company is coming to have stakes in their own market, definitely it will push up the price. And anytime there's an upside movement in the price of a particular stock, shareholder will definitely be happy. And it coming into our market, I told you earlier, that shows a kind of confidence this foreign investor has in our market. And that's exactly what we are witnessing right now.
Next on Business Incorporated, solicitors in the capital markets meet to discuss on how to make the bourse a world-class exchange. Details after the break.